Alright, so I just watched the skill-based matchmaking videos made by JGod, Exclusive Ace, as well as Drifter, and Lord and Behold, skill-based matchmaking is a lot worse than we thought. Now, I think 99% of the players watching this video, people who play Black Ops Cold War, honestly people who've played Call of Duty for at least 5 years, could have came up with the same hypothesis after playing the game for about 15 to 20 minutes. The skill-based matchmaking system in Black Ops Cold War quite literally works against good players. Now, I have a motto in life. This is something that I stand by, and honestly, a lot of my friends stand by this as well. If you're doing something and you're not improving at what you're doing, and you have no intention of improving at what you're doing, you're wasting your time. So, pretty much, the whole system that Black Ops Cold War has integrated is if you are a good player, the game is quite literally going to work against you so you cannot improve. I don't understand how this is actually a thing. I don't understand why this is a system in this game, but it is. Now, again, if you guys are unaware, if you guys are an above average player, now I'm talking about a 1.7 to a 1.9 KD, which by no means is a bad KD ratio, but in the high, spectrum of KDs in the long run, I think a lot of people watching this video and a lot of people that have played Call of Duty for at least the past couple of years probably have or had above a 1.7 to a 1.9 KD. Like the last time I had a 1.7 to a 1.9 KD was back in Modern Warfare 3. Ever since Modern Warfare 3 came out, after that game, I've always been a 2.5 above KD player. And after Black Ops 2, I've always been a 4 KD player. So quite literally, if you guys are above the KD curve, the game is working against you as far as connection as well as team balancing. Now, a 1.7 to a 1.9 KD is on the extremely high KD curve in Black Ops Cold War. There's quite literally no reason in this game to have a KD that is higher than a 1.7 to a 1.9 because the game is going to be working against your favor. If you guys are trying to queue up in matches, it's going to be doubled if your KD is above a 1.7 or a 1.9. If you guys are trying to play in matches and want to have as best connection as possible, your ping is going to be higher, probably around 40% if your KD ratio is above a 1.7 to a 1.9, which in my opinion is absolutely ridiculous. And on top of that, if you have a 1.7 or a 1.9, you are quite literally, and I'm not even kidding, going to be the highest KD player in whatever lobby you get thrown into. So what does that mean? You're going to be put on the absolute worst team, no matter who or what type of party is in that lobby. There is literally no reason to actually try to improve and get better at Black Ops Cold War because you will be punished. This is by far the weirdest Call of Duty that I've ever played. It doesn't really make any sense. And the takeaway from this is that skill-based matchmaking needs to either be toned down significantly or just downright removed. Now, again, why is this a big problem? Back in the day for Call of Duty, I'm going to kind of throw a flashback to Black Ops 1. Whenever I saw a 2 KD player, I was blown away. I've always wanted to be that type of player. I always wanted to be able to get the high streaks, to go insane, to drop as many kills as possible. Now in this game, a 1.7 to a 1.9 KD is the extreme higher end of that spectrum. And let me explain why this is so bad as far as Call of Duty goes and why everybody's lobbies feel like it's skill-based matchmaking, MLG Anaheim, central. A lot of players, now this is from my experience, and I think I can speak for a majority of the COD community, majority of players who are playing Call of Duty and have some type of grasp on how to play well or want to improve, they're all striving to get that 2 KD right? Everybody wants to get that 2 KD if you've never had it before. That's like that next step at becoming a good Call of Duty player. So when you're, a 1.5 KD player, hell, maybe even a 1.3 KD player, and you're going against people that have 1.7s, they are quite literally going to be sweating for their life to get to that 2 KD ratio, but they're still going to be getting punished going for that KD as well as that 1.3 KD player. It doesn't make any sense to me as to why you should be punished based on your connection, your skill level, as well as the teams you get on how high your KD ratio might get. Now, on top of that, we haven't even came in account with the score per minute as well as the win-loss ratios, because it gets even funnier here. If you have a higher win-loss ratio, you're going to be getting paired up against parties, guaranteed, because obviously a party of people playing together are going to be having a higher win-loss ratio, so in turn, you're going to guarantee yourself potentially losing the game. That's another way the game is working against you. Now, if you have a higher SPM, let's say you are trying to get, an increased KD, you're trying to increase your SPM. The way the score per minute works in this game, because they've introduced this ridiculously broken the score streak system where the points stack off your kills. If you guys go on 5 kill streaks, your SPM's automatically doubled. If you go on a 10-gun streak, your score per minute is quadrupled. So after you get out that game, you're going to be put up against parties, and your connection is going to drop, and in turn, you're going to have a bad experience. It doesn't really make any sense to me as to why this is a thing in this game, and the devs have to address it. This Call of Duty, I'm saying again, there is no reason for you to actually attempt to get better. There's no reason. Now, again, my motto in life, if you're doing something and you have no intentions of getting better, you have no intentions of trying to improve at something, you're wasting your time. So what this game is telling people to do is literally either reverse boost down to a 1.3 KD ratio so you can be thrown into a pool of, average players on that, prioritizes connection, something you would actually get into if there was no skill-based matchmaking. Go into each game with a secondary account that has around a 1 KD, lower 1.3 KD. I hate to say lower 1.3 KD because realistically it's not a low KD, but that's kind of how the game is categorizing these matches. So you have a fair playing environment, or C, downright stop playing Black Ops Cold War and play Warzone, which quite literally rewards better players because as you get better, you can participate in tournaments, and in turn, see a larger reward at getting better. It doesn't really make any sense as to why this is happening in Black Ops Cold War. I don't get it. It's obvious that there are less players playing Cold War than they were in Modern Warfare. There's far less players playing Cold War than there are in Warzone. So why are you trying to restrict the matchmaking and make it so, I don't really know how to describe this, higher KD players above of 1.7, that's the high-end KD on this game, have a bad experience? That's probably the entire damn community, honestly, or majority of the community of people who are trying to actually look up how to get better at COD probably have around a 1.7 to 1.9 because they're trying to get to that 2 KD ratio. Or the players that are trying to get better are on, en route to that spectrum of KDs. Their experience is going to get worse. I don't get it. Take skill-based matchmaking out the game because it's quite literally hurting everybody. There's, again, no reason to get better at Black Ops Cold War, and it just doesn't make any sense. This is going to be my last rant on skill-based matchmaking for this game. You guys heard it from me. Skill-based matchmaking is horrible. It's quite literally working against you as a player, and this is the update that we've been provided through YouTubers who have done the testing. Huge shout out to JGod, Exclusive Ace, as well as Drifter. Again, I could have came up with this hypothesis about 15 to 20 minutes of playtime. It's something that's been in the game ever since, skill-based matchmaking has been heavily implemented. The games that had this heavily implemented was Advanced Warfare, and now we have it in Black Ops Cold War, because the skill-based matchmaking in Modern Warfare, in my opinion, was not nearly as strong and as severe as it was in this game. This is outrageous. Now, if they want to implement some type of lobby balancing, that's fine. Go ahead and do the way Call of Duty Ghost did, where it would throw you into a randomized match based on connection, and there'd probably be 2 good players in the lobby, in that spectrum of a 1.7 or up. Those 2 players would go up against each other against, 5 other randoms in the lobby based off a 6v6 playlist. Fair, balanced. You had 5 teammates that, were in the randomized KD pool against one other player enemy team that had a high KD against 5 other randomized teammates. That's literally how it should be done in order to promote people to actually get better while protecting a lower skilled bracket, which honestly I don't think we're ever going to see, because those players quite literally have 0.01 KD ratios. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is my last rant on skill-based matchmaking. It's absolutely outrageous, and Black Ops Cold War is hands down the worst Call of Duty we've ever had. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Deuces. If you guys made it this far into the video, odds are you are enjoying the content, or you are a very loyal subscriber, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Now, if you guys are unaware, every single night at 11:30 p.m. Central Time, I am live streaming Black Ops Cold War over on Caffeine.tv. Caffeine is a live streaming service that features a lot of popular Call of Duty content creators. As you guys can see here, Raidaway is live right now on Caffeine, and he actually just dropped a nuclear. Now, if you guys want to watch me play Black Ops Cold War live and also potentially jump and play a few games with me, all you have to do is download the Caffeine app, or you guys can type Caffeine.tv in the Google search bar. The app is available on Android as well as iOS. Now, once you guys actually get to the Caffeine website, or like I said, download the mobile app, you can go to the search bar and type in ears. Now, my Caffeine profile is literally Caffeine.tv/ears. Exactly what you guys see on my YouTube channel is what you're going to see here on the Caffeine profile. My account is verified, so you guys know it is 110% me. So if you guys want to go ahead, chill in the live streams, play some Black Ops Cold with me, or just support me as a creator, make sure you guys download the Caffeine app, click on the link at the top of the description of this video, and come hang out on the streams. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, and make sure you guys have a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be, and I'm going to catch you guys in the streams. Deuces.